How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zen over here bringing guys a brand new One Piece chapter discussion. And for today's segment, guys, we're going to be talking about is chapter 861, folks. As in this chapter, guys, we actually are finally getting the wedding to actually finally start, as this chapter was actually the preparations and plans like 30 minutes right before the wedding that was actually starting to go about. As we see, Big Mom's already invited all her guests. They're all sitting down, and everything that's going on, guys, it's just anticipation for the next chapter, folks. I can't wait to see what the next chapter is going to bring about, because this chapter is just bringing just a small tease of what the chapter is, because this chapter was only 15 pages, so it begs to differ that maybe the next chapter might be the rest of the chapter that hasn't been out, or maybe the translators themselves didn't give us too much of the chapter because it might have gave out too much of the important parts of the wedding itself, that they don't want to include that. But needless to say, or maybe because there's a lot of double pages there that it kind of fit into 15 pages. But the point is, guys, the point of all this is that this chapter is definitely worth the wait. I can't wait into the next week. Actually, no, 2 weeks. Pardon my French there, folks. In 2 weeks, yes, folks, we're gonna get the next chapter, because remember, Oda does need a break every now and then, so gotta give that guy at least a break every now and then. But moving on, folks, so yeah, the chapter consisted, like I said, of Luffy and all of them. They're actually resting inside Capone, because Capone was actually waiting outside the front doors of the wedding itself. He's making preparations. He took out Caesar. Caesar was right there in a comical gag. Gotta love Caesar's game plan. He's the one in charge of also placing the mirror around for their escape exit, because apparently, as we see, Pero Spero, his candy cane lane, as you might say, is apparently going to be withered down by the little kids that are downstairs, or you could say the homies themselves. They might actually start eating Pero Speros. So, and needless to say, it's interesting to see how the chapter is going to go about later in the chapter, or in the arc itself, because remember, guys, their only means of escape is going to be eaten away. So whoever's up there is going to be technically stuck. So they need to start formulating their escape plan now. Now, what I kind of found interesting is the fact that at the wedding itself, folks, we got to see a lot of major faces. We got Smoothie, Katakuri, Cracker wasn't there apparently, because remember, Luffy kind of messed him up, so apparently Cracker's not there. But we still had the second son, we had the third son, we have many of the sons that were already there, but the one that actually was kind of really was hoping to see was the picture. Yes, folks, the picture that we all thought, I believe it was Mother Caramel. Ooh wee, folks. Ooh wee. That was an interesting part to actually see, folks. The reason I say that is due to the fact that one of the guests actually was contemplating the fact that, oh, what is this picture supposed to represent of? What is this picture about? And Mama literally used her Conqueror's Haki and knocked the person out and said, "Do not tread on my memories." Like, as if saying that's private, you don't need to know that. You know, that's private affairs. And I thought to myself, wow, if Mama gets that easily irritated, woo, just wait, guys, until the wedding. To the wedding itself, my god, that's going to be one interesting scene to actually look at. Now, what I'm kind of interested also the fact that Mother Caramel seems to be also very familiar. I'm not too sure if I've seen her somewhere. Let me know down in the comments too if you guys have seen her somewhere, or maybe it's just because of Oda's style of drawing. Maybe that's why I kind of maybe resemble to somebody else. But needless to say, wonder where she was from. Yeah. But moving on, folks, moving on. There was something else that we want to talk about and address, is the fact that Sanji and putting herself was hilarious this chapter. It was comic relief with Sanji and putting together, because Sanji, of course, knows that it's all fake, it's all facade. He knows that putting herself is going to kill him, but putting herself is putting on such a cute little face. She's trying to be seductive towards Sanji. Of course, Sanji's weakness towards women was getting a little bit irritated, because Sanji, my boy, she's faking it. And it's funny because the inter dialogue between Sanji was throughout the whole entire time. I know she's faking it. I know she's faking it, but she's so cute. She's so cute, and oh, like you could tell, like his pervertedness was actually coming out, and I was like thinking to myself, that is so hilarious, man. That he's thinking with his lower head instead of his right head, that he's gonna get himself killed. Even Capone Bege himself kind of stated too that this guy's acting way too much into the role, that he's not paying attention. That I thought to myself, come on, Sanji, don't lose your head in the game, man. Do not lose your head. And it's also funny because even putting herself was shown as a little comic relief part that she explained to Sanji, like, ooh, well, not really explained, but to us viewers in her inner dialogue, that she wants to kill Sanji because just of how much of a pervert he is around her, that it's irritates to the point that she just wants to get rid of that act already. But remember, guys, she's the best actor. So, ooh. I bet you if it was any real female out there, I bet you they probably had the same thing, like, oh my god, this guy's really awkward and really perverted, like, you know, they want to slap him. It's kind of hilarious seeing that as well. And part of that was my father. He's in the living room. Sorry if you guys hear them coughing, but you know, he's an old man. He's my senpai, folks. He's my senpai. But yes, last but not least, I want to talk about is the fact that Luffy and Jinbei, their close relationship. It's hilarious seeing as how Jinbei's gonna wake Luffy up 10 minutes before the wedding starts. So that goes to me long to say, like, what the heck is Luffy gonna do in between 10 minutes before the whole entire wedding starts? So it goes also long to say that, does Jinbei know what's going to happen, or he just trusts his captain that he knows, or maybe Jinbei just has so much faith in him that, you know what, like, he's gonna let him do whatever he wants. Maybe that's just it. But like I said, let me know down in the comments below, guys, as to what you guys' thoughts on chapter 861, folks. And I personally, like I said, thought that it's just the anticipation of the wedding itself. That's what didn't really show too much. And also, Capone Bege got rid of the door that was right there at the wedding. So remember, guys, loose lips sink ships. Ooh, yes, you gotta get rid of every factor that's gonna be involved there, folks. Ooh, that was interesting to see. But like I said, let me know down in the comments also as to what you guys' thoughts on Capone Bege, so as to see if his plan is gonna be implemented. Do you guys also think the caramel picture itself is also gonna be majorly focused in this wedding arc itself? Because remember, we just barely got introduced to this wedding picture. So is it gonna be fake, or is it another part of that theory that Pudding actually implemented those memories into Capone Bege? Like I said, there's so many predictions and ideas that are about to happen, but like I said, let me know down in the comments. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more One Piece chapter discussions. And as always, guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. But this is Mr. Zen, signing out.